Amy and Brian from Colorado Mountain Living here. On this video, we wanted to get some feedback from our viewers about Kioti tractor. Maybe you remember right before we went on Christmas vacation, we had problems with our tractor starting up. The check engine light came on, but looking at this video, the tractor is fully operational right now. So we're trying to get to the bottom of the issue about the check engine light on the Kioti tractor, and why that would come on, why it would go off, and also go over a little bit of maintenance that Brian is doing this weekend on the tractor as well. We want to keep it operational because we definitely need it for all this snowfall right now. It gets pretty crazy around here.
Let's go see what Brian is up to. Been working on the tractor. Oh, there you go. Episode on the tractor. Got to talk about everything that's been going on with the tractor. Looks like it's been serious. Routine maintenance.
Changing the hydraulic fluid and hydrostatic fluid. And the oil.
Yeah.
So far, 3 filters been changed.
3 filters, okay. So we got to give everybody up to date what happened right before we went on vacation.
So it was really cold. I was out, been plowing for 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden the tractor just lost power. I thought the exact same thing happened this time like it did last time. Mm-hmm. Whereas you throttle it all the way up and it only goes to like 2,500 RPM. Mm-hmm. And so when I took it down, took 2 days, 1 day to get it down there, 1 day to get it back, renting the trailer, all that. But all I did was reset the computer. Mm-hmm. So, and it was really cold that day when I was plowing too. Oh,
I don't remember. I thought that happened in the summer.
No.
Oh.
That was in the beginning of the winter when it was really cold. So then last year, so we spent the whole winter without it at 100%.
But we were still able to
I was still able to plow.
Except this time when it went off, it was just the check engine light.
Right. And then it was like it was throttling up and throttling down and throttling up and throttling all
right.
by itself.
Right.
And so then I was worried it was the same stupid problem. Mm-hmm. So and anyway, I can't. When we got home, I started up and it's running fine. It's just it throttle. The RPMs go all the way up. I did a little bit of plowing with it just to test it out, and it was working fine.
So the interesting thing is, like, with a car, when you get your check engine light, it doesn't turn off, usually, right? The check engine light comes on, and you're like, oh, something, I need to take it in. But I just thought it was weird.
So yeah, it went off.
The check engine light disappeared, and the tractor appeared to be performing fine.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's just a strange thing.
Yeah.
That's just a strange thing. So, and that was after we came back from vacation, you discovered it was fine, after we paid our neighbor to plow.
Right.
Like 4 times.
2 more times.
2 more times,
so
okay.
Once with this truck and then once with the backhoe, because the snow was so dense he couldn't plow with a truck. So he ended up coming with his big backhoe.
Using the backhoe.
Loader, and so of course that's $130 an hour.
Oh, great. Huh?
Yeah.
So it kind of prompted Brian to think about other alternatives to remove snow from the driveway.
Yeah, stuff that's not gonna, a way that's not gonna make a giant pile and cause drifting.
Yeah. Our issue is drifting. It's not that it's snowed so much. It's just if it snows 2 inches or 3 inches, we end up with 1 to 2 foot drifts in the driveway with the next wind. Right. And it's windy like every 2 days here. Exactly. At least this year, it's been windy every 2 days. So so looking at maybe a tractor-mounted snowblower.
Yeah. So maybe somebody out there has some experience. WoodMax makes a snowblower. Mm-hmm. Goes on the rear PTO. Mm-hmm. I looked it up. There seemed to be some good reviews on it. Mm-hmm. So.
The other thing we've got to do is come up with a snow fencing that doesn't get destroyed in high 50-mile-an-hour winds. So we had the plastic snow fencing. In fact, I think it's buried over here somewhere. Yeah, it's buried over there. So it just was worthless. It didn't really do much because it just ended up getting destroyed. But we were thinking about doing a wooden fence. We have plenty of trees to do like a split rail fence.
Back in the woods, there's hundreds of downed trees that are about that big around, so that'd be perfect. You know, we use some aspens to make the posts, some bigger ones, and then use all those, just screw them on, nail them on, or stack them up or something.
Would you put it right next to the driveway, or
No, I'd put it like 20 feet off the driveway.
like the property border?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it just blows right across the driveway, and just really, really causes drifting problems
Exactly.
when we have the wind, because it's such dry snow. It never
So
really.
The Wood Max snowblower, it blows the snow like 100 feet, so I think that'd be perfect. And the guy I watched doing it, he went through a drift that big without any problem. It does go on the back, which is a little more inconvenient. You gotta drive backwards, but the front-mounted one for this tractor is like $8,000.
Oh,
That's 4 times the amount.
that's a little commute vehicle for you.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So,
So I don't think we need that, as long as something will eat through a giant drift.
yeah. So Brian's doing all the
Plus,
maintenance.
there's more horsepower, I think, on the back PTO.
And so, since coming back from vacation, you're doing all this maintenance just to
Yeah, I
kind
was
of.
due for the hydraulic fluid change. So I got all the. So there's a hydraulic filter. There's a hydrostatic filter. So I got both those changed, and then I changed the oil too. And
What about
then-
that filter? What was the thing you discovered? You ordered these filters from.
Oh, so I guess when I ordered I bought a package of filters, and apparently the one I got wasn't the H for HST. I
Oh,
discussed that yesterday with the guy at the tractor place.
is that where?
So I didn't get the HST filter,
Oh,
which if you had a manual transmission, I guess you don't have that filter. So
oh,
obviously,
that's the place where you ordered it from, though.
no, I
You-
ordered it somewhere else,
Oh.
just on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
But I can get them from the place up in Fort Collins. So he gave me his card. So next time I need them, I'll
Yeah.
just get them from there.
So you can use.
Plus, I think if we need maintenance in the future, I'll just go there. It's way closer. Plus, the trailer that I rent is halfway there, so
So they service. Is it a Kioti place or a Kubota?
it's Legacy. They sell a couple of brands, but Coyote's one of them.
Oh, I didn't know that. So they could do the
But their
computer.
price on I called them originally for the package on the tractor, like $8,000 more. so
Oh.
I'm like, wow. And I called them I was going to get a narrow bucket for the backhoe for digging the trench for the electrical.
Oh yeah.
It was $200 down at the place we bought this tractor from, the hitching post, and they wanted like $600 or $800 for a bucket.
Oh.
So I'm like, no.
So their hardware is a little bit more pricey, but their maintenance might be a good deal.
Right. Because it's way closer. So. It looks good.
2 hours is closer.
There's no
Mountain.
mountain roads to go on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
So that's been the adventure with Coyote. We were kind of wondering if it was a lemon or something, but it turns out,
I don't know what's with the computer.
well, what would have triggered that light? You think it was because it was too cold? So Brian's taken to now keeping the tractor plugged in.
Yeah,
got
that might have been it. But it had already been running for 20 minutes.
Oh.
It started a little hard, but now I'm using the crankcase heater more frequently.
So yeah, he's using the heater. So that's what that plug is down there.
Yep.
To heat it up.
Right.
Where is that? Oh, hanging down right there. So there's that. And plus, when you started it, it was cold. You didn't really let it warm up.
No, I did the usual glow plug thing. I did that twice to let the glow plugs warm up, and then it started a little bit hard, but then it was running fine.
Yeah. So I guess our question is for Coyote experts: what would trigger the check engine light to come on? Well, how cold was it that day?
It's probably 5.
Okay, single
pretty-
digits.
it was
Single digits. It was freezing, and it was windy. Because remember.
Yeah. So maybe the tractor wasn't staying warm enough,
Okay.
because it's all wide
Yeah,
open.
it's wide
the
open,
air
so
blows right through the
Is
whole
it possible that the tractor wasn't staying warm even though it was warmed up and yeah. What would trigger the check engine light to, and then it's not just that the light came on, it suddenly did lose power.
Oh yeah, it stalled.
Yeah, Brian could barely get it back up the hill that
I had
day.
a giant pile of snow in the driveway too,
Yeah, so,
which I shoveled by hand.
yeah, because he was trying to get to work. This was all at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
pretty much.
exactly.
And it was gale force winds, right? It was like 25-mile-an-hour
Yeah.
gusts
Oh,
that
it's
morning. It was a pretty crappy day. So, tell about the difficulty getting those things off. Is that what you're talking about? What got all busted up, this one?
Oh yeah, so it's all.
So two
a
nights in
hard
a
time.
row, Brian goes to try to change out the filter, comes back in, can't get it off.
Yeah. So I ended up putting WD-40. I just sprayed a bunch of it over there, and then the next day it came right up.
Yeah, okay. That old trick.
So plus I got this. So I had several different. I broke one wrench. One had like a chain that came around it with a hook, and so I was pulling so hard on it, it bent the hook, which was like stamped steel like that. So then I got this one, and I used it with this one. This one seems to be the best choice, I think.
What is that?
It's just a band.
A band.
A band clamp
Okay.
for getting these off. So
Okay.
got a few little protrusions right there.
Little grip.
Little spikes that grab into the filter.
Okay.
So, but my concern was initially was puncturing a hole in it.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah, you really did kind of chew it up right there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Kind of banged up.
But yeah, this band one is definitely the way to go in.
Okay.
So, this is.
It's been quite a week trying to service the tractor in the winter time because
Yeah, the WD-40 I think is the trick.
okay.
It came right. And then I went and got the other one off the other side today. I hadn't even touched that one. And that one, I had squirt WD-40 on that just in case, but it came right off. And the other thing is to, make sure you put a little bit of fluid on the seal before you put it on. So maybe I forgot that. But
Somehow it was stuck on there, but yeah, trying to change the oil and change the hydraulic filters and then getting
plus,
this-
I had the backhoe on too,
yeah.
and that's kind of in the way because there's a big bar right here. It comes across, so I took that off, gave me a little more room to maneuver, so that helped as well. I could put that band clamp all the way down on the end, so I could get more leverage right up next to it instead of way back here.
Well, fluids are all changed.
Almost.
Almost.
I
Oh.
got to do the front axle,
Oh, okay.
so I'm just waiting for this to drip down.
Yeah.
That one this takes almost 5 gallons in the back section and only almost 2 gallons in the front. So.
So you had to put them in different places. Put the
Yeah, because the front axle is not connected to the back.
oh. So that's why you got that big drum of
Yeah, but
5-gallon bucket. I guess not a total lemon if you got 400 hours on it. So it's definitely done a lot of work for us. A lot of moving dirt, a lot of plowing snow, a lot of lifting heavy items, a lot of carrying materials and clearing trees.
all the big giant beams for the
Yeah.
timber frame,
Yeah.
all from the road up.
Yeah. So not knocking the tractor, just kind of wondering what the heck is up with that check engine light, why that would come on, why would it go away, and such.
I'm glad it did go away.
Why did it lose power? Yeah, because we thought we were going to be towing this out to the manufacturer or something.
Pain.
Trying to, what? Take,
Trying to get this plug apart
oh.
so I can unscrew this drain.
Oh, you can't unscrew it with a plug there?
No, not very easily. Twist it all up.
Oh.
And it's all going to drain out. This thing's full of fuel, so it's just going to dump all out.
Oh.
I got a pan. I'm trying to get in there, but it'd be easier to get it in there if I could get this unhooked. It's got these
Prongs and stuff.
stupid little clips on it. don't know if I'm supposed to squeeze it or pull it. Okay. I guess just push it. Alright, now it's gonna make a mess.
Make a mess. Time to make a mess. Gotta switch between regular gloves and rubber gloves when it's cold out.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
That's kind of bad when you don't have the gloves on.
Yeah, see, I can't get anything in there. I could do that there. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Vigo, running in the snow. Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. A funnel.
It says just unscrew the plug. It doesn't say disconnect the wire.
Yeah. Here goes.
It was like diesel fuel.
Mm-hmm. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you're emptying the gas?
This is the fuel filter.
Oh, the fuel filter. I thought you said you had another hydraulic
Nope.
to do.
Nope. I did that one under there.
Yeah, but you said there was something on the front axle. I thought
Yeah.
you said it was hydraulic.
I did. There's no filter. You just drain it out.
Oh.
So I've already done that. So there's two drains down at the bottom of the wheels. There's one right here. That's a drain plug there. So there's one on each wheel, and then there's a drain plug right here.
Oh, the wheels are filled?
Just the axle.
The axle. Oh, I see.
So just unscrew it.
So the fuel filter you are also replacing. So you did oil filter, hydraulic filter, fuel filter?
Hydrostatic transmission filter.
Oh, I didn't see that many filters. And I guess they were all in the box.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're all in the box.
okay.
Plus I bought an extra, another one.
No.
And the air filter.
Air filter. Well, that's got to be half a dozen filters.
Yeah.
Half a dozen filters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Shot -1.
Alright. Too small.
Too small. How many wrenches did you buy for this operation?
4.
5 filters, 4 wrenches. I guess it's probably still cheaper than if you had them do it at the factory.
It's useless. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It doesn't even grab.
Mm.
The band one's too. It's too big.
Mm.
3.5 inch. Smallest it gets.
Need another wrench?
Yeah, I need a smaller one. I have one for the Toyota, but I don't know if it'll fit.
That's a wrench? Or it's just the cap?
It's a socket for the oil filter.
Oh. Too big. Old school, going back to
Old school.
old pipe wrench days.
hang on.
What in the hell?
They're good.
Is it under pressure?
No. No, there's a hole in it. You just said unscrew it.
Unscrew it, just like that. Just unscrew it. Just.
Unscrew the plug at the bottom of the fuel filter to drain the fuel. Remove the fuel filter.
Just like that.
Replace with new one.
Replace with new one. Those are the steps. Oh, I know. It's wedging.
Holy crap.
There it goes. Sort of. Holy smokes.
Now you just unscrew it.
Now you just now you just replace it. Put the new one on. Just change the filter. Step 1, remove the plug. Step 2.
Curse, you're like crazy.
I didn't hear any curse words.
Yeah, well, I was on video.
No.
They're in my head.
Good thing you got that workout this morning. Yeah. And there you have it. Tractor maintenance. We didn't get all the filter changes on the video. Oh, look at the size of that wrench. Holy crap.
I know.
Where did you get that? What the hell?
It's Dave's wrench.
Oh, it's Dave's wrench. Yikes. What the hell did you use that for?
I use it to put the ball, the hitch ball in the back.
Oh.
There's a giant drain plug on the back axle.
Oh. Yeah, don't forget to grease it. You put it back on. See, this is why we need the tractor, because even though you plow and it's all flat, it starts to drift in. And like, look at this right in front of the steps. It just drifts right the side of the house here. You know, 8 inches deep, right up to the steps. The steps are always covered, no matter what. If it snows 2 inches the next day, you can't see the steps because of the drifting. Not starting?
I probably used up all the fuel in the line.
Oh.
That fuel filter is empty.
Oh.
I probably should have filled it up and then screwed it on.
Oh. Yay. He fixed it.
Yay! Well, that's a good feeling to see the tractor operational again after wondering if we were going to have to take it in for repairs. But yeah, we'd love to reach out to our viewers if any of you know or familiar with tractor maintenance and why our check engine light kind of popped on, popped off, if that's something we need to look further into. Or if you guys have experience with reviews with that WoodMax snowblower, the tractor-mounted rear PTO snowblower. We'd love to hear any kind of opinions about that. That might be our next step to keep up with the massive snow that we get up here and all the accumulation we have to deal with on, it's been a pretty regular basis this winter so far, and we're only halfway through. A lot of winter left, but we got more videos coming, guys, updates on the vanity and some other around the house projects that we're working on, and love to have you guys stick around for our next video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming along, and thanks for all your helpful comments. We love reading those, and we'll see you guys next time at the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.